Welcome to beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. Today we're going to be taking a walk around downtown, but through the areas of downtown you guys have not seen yet on the channel, so that we can switch it up a little bit. I discovered that signal on this side of downtown is actually really well. I don't know if these buildings here, maybe the signal kind of bounces off these buildings down here and we get some incredible signal. But we are standing outside of a restaurant called King's Kitchen. Now, I've never eaten at this restaurant before, but it turns out that this restaurant here is actually a Cuban restaurant. Their menu, Cuban, but doesn't the name of it doesn't sound like a Cuban restaurant, but it's actually a Cuban restaurant, and the food was on point, good vibes, beautiful little restaurant. And today we're going to be exploring this side of Fort Myers, which is actually, to be honest, a very fancy side of Fort Myers. So you guys have seen, like, on this channel, kind of like the hood side of Fort Myers a lot, but there's actually a really nice side to Fort Myers that I barely ever do videos in. And today we're going to be exploring that side of Fort Myers. So we're going to get to see a side of Fort Myers that's a little bit more elegant, a little bit more quiet, with a little bit more specialty restaurants. It's just a little bit better. So downtown Fort Myers is that way, and that's where we usually do most of our videos. So today, you guys are going to have the opportunity to see a side of Fort Myers you have not seen yet. Beautiful blue skies underneath palm trees. This is Fort Myers, Florida. Home, baby, the 239. I'm loving it. And Katie is in the car right now, but she's not feeling too good, so she won't be joining us on this live stream. So let's go for a walk through the nicer side of Fort Myers. And as always, if you have any questions at all that you want to ask me or Katie, feel free to catch up with us. It's a beautiful day in Fort Myers. It is a weekday, and usually live streams during a weekday don't get the most viewership, but I'm doing it just in case I'm catching somebody at a different schedule. So this is the nicer side of Fort Myers. We're right outside of King's Kitchen, branded as kind of an American eclectic restaurant, but it's really a Cuban restaurant, and it was great food. They have a Cuban sandwich, ropa vieja, a little pricey, but hey, you're in downtown Fort Myers, what do you expect? So this is kind of a more gentrified area of Fort Myers, a little bit different than the usual. You can see my reflection in the mirror here. I look like a red thing today. I'm all redded up on my Jordans, and we are in Fort Myers, baby. Beautiful Fort Myers, Florida. And there's a lot of gentrification going on here. Lots of buildings going in. I don't even call it gentrification. And the water is right there. I don't know if there's a spot where we can see the water unless we walk a little bit. But you can see the water over there. Great stuff. Palm trees. Oh, lots of fancy cars. Seen Ferraris, seen Karmas, all those fancy vehicles. All that good stuff is to be found here in Fort Myers. Downtown Fort Myers, y'all. Yep. But you guys didn't know there was more to downtown Fort Myers if you watch our live streams, but there really is. I love cars with nice paint jobs like this. Reds, greens, just teal, any different color in a car. I always love it. Yes. Does anybody remember? What's up? Where's Katie? She's in the car, so she'll be in the live stream. It's just too hot for her to walk right now. I can see the water over there. Let's see if we can get a closer shot of the water. Katie is in the car right now. She's not feeling too good. She's not up for a long walk. She just needs to take it easy. But downtown Fort Myers, y'all. Yes. Fort Myers. You can see the water over here. Pretty nice view of the water. Yeah, Katie is in the ride. So this is like the part of Fort Myers you guys haven't even seen yet. Like it's like I've done a lot of videos in Fort Myers, but very few on this side over here. Downtown Fort Myers, there's more to it than what I usually show. There really is. There's a lot to it. And it's just hot. It's really hot today. And I don't want, I can't have, Katie just, her skin just can't handle being out here. It's just too much for her to go on a hot walk. Maybe when the sun goes down, she might be able to. But right now, with the sun out like this, Katie's not walking. What up, Rodney? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I sure am happy. And I'm starting to like living in Fort Myers so much. Never, I mean, I thought when I came down here, I didn't think I would like Fort Myers so much. So there's a fence right there. So you can't go over there, but you can see the water and okay, we got JC in the house. Jose, ¿qué pasa, mi hermano? Disculpa off the other night. I went off about the hobo guy. I was drunk. My bad, bro. Hey, it's all good, papa. No problema. We got Dolphin, Alabama in the house. Cool. We got Dolphin. Saludo. No, bro, you good, JC. I mean, it happens a lot. I usually give my good people a pass, man. Now, if you do it every single day, I will eventually get tired of it. You know what I mean? If you do it every single day all the time, then I will eventually get tired of it, bro. But you good, bro. As far as, I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest, bro. So it's good. It's not a worry. We got Ireland in the house. Cool. The real Ireland boy. And the Irish boy. The Ireland in the house. Ireland. Irlanda. Irlandeses. Irlandeses. For real, bro, right on. No, I don't even remember. To be honest, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. So you good, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. I got to tie my Jordans real quick. These Jordans are out of hand. I'm going to tie up my Jordans. The shoelaces on these Jordans are so long. We got Ireland in the house. So you good, bro. Don't even worry. Man, it's hot and humid. I love the palm trees. It means island boys. We are in Fort Myers, Chris. We're in downtown Fort Myers. We're in Fort Myers. Cape Coral's on the other side. Everything on that side is Cape Coral. Everything on this side is Fort Myers. So, but this is a part of Fort Myers y'all ain't seen yet. I'm really excited to just show you guys the other side of Fort Myers because I'm always doing videos on the other side of downtown. This is more like the rich people side. It's a little bit quieter. No, it's a beautiful day, Poppy. No, you're good, man. Like I said, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what you're talking about, Poppy, so you're good. I give people a chance, bro. Like, sometimes people get out of hand, and okay, whatever, I let it slide, you know what I mean? I'm not too crazy. Now, I have blocked 2 people. These are, like, lifelong YouTube subscribers. Now, they can watch my videos. They just, their comments won't show up anymore. I've had 2 subscribers. I've been pulling up. You're good. Like, JC, you're good, Poppy. You're actually one of my, in my opinion, one of the best support we have on the channel. So you're good, Poppy. You're 100, okay? I had 2 subscribers. They've been with us forever. And I just got tired of dealing with them. I feel bad for them because they're always on the channel. There's Katie. She's driving away. I don't know if she's going to drive this way or she's leaving. Okay, Katie's leaving. Katie left me here. Okay. I don't know what her plans are, but she left. Katie's not feeling good, so I think Katie's going to leave me here and probably come pick me up later. Or she'll have Dad or my sister pick me up. She's not feeling good. So I'm officially stranded in downtown Fort Myers. Katie drove off. I get it. She's not feeling good. It is what it is. You're about to move to Suncoast. You're still in New York City. So do you know that Suncoast is like what it is, right? You know what Suncoast is about, right? It's like, we call it the scum coast out here. Katie was driving. Yeah, she drove away. Yes, we can actually walk to the Edison Winter Estates here. And that was actually part of the idea of being out here today. Katie was driving. She's gone. There's a horse riding stable there. That's crazy. I didn't know you could ride a horse through there. Oh, yeah, we talked. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sun goes Nova. No, sorry. I talked to so many people. So, yeah, we did talk in private. I'm sorry. I helped so many people that I forget. Now I remember every detail of our conversation. So, yeah, you're good. I remember we talked about all that. Yeah. So, you're good to go. All right. So, Katie left me here. I'm just gonna have to make the best of it. So we'll probably in for a long live stream. Get your electric scooter. Yeah. I drove city bus through Suncoast today. The trailers are horrible. Yeah, it's hood out there. It's like Alabama had a baby with West Virginia type of place. Nice Camry, Jose. Did you buy an extended warranty on the Camry? I didn't have to buy an extended warranty. Now they have what they call Toyota Care, which means that if anything happens to the car, they're supposed to take care of it. But it's really it's a pile of crap. You know, if your car breaks down, the dealership technically they're supposed to cover it. Toyota says we got you, okay? So Toyota as a brand says, okay, we'll do it. Don't worry, we'll fix everything. But the dealerships themselves are a whole different story, okay? So one thing is what the dealership tells you and what the company tells you. So Toyota as a brand, they're like, oh, don't worry. You have coverage, and if anything happens to the, they give you the whole package. But in reality, when you actually go there, it ain't like that. So for a fact, don't just assume because the Toyota says they got you that the dealership's actually going to respect that. So that's how everything works. Toyota's like that, GMC's like that. Every day we pay more money and we get less. We got Eric in the house. Eric, welcome on board. Looks like a bougie neighborhood. No, this is actually nice. There's no bougie here, my man. This is actually nice. Yeah, she's not feeling well. Kitty's she went home. So I'm alone for the rest of the day. All right. Yep, she left me here. She's just like, yep, you're gone. She's not doing good. Florida man. Oh, we'll be fine. Don't worry. But it is so hot. I actually like this, man. This is nice. See, if I got some money, I would want to get an apartment out here, man. Well, I can actually afford it. I just don't want to pay that much for housing. And, you lose a lot of freedom when you move to a place like this. They have all types of rules and regulations. But as you can see, it is literally... it is literally very bougie. I mean, you have these apartments here. It's a parking garage. It's an apartment attached to a parking garage. Poor Katie, she needs to get herself checked out. Hey, look, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to guess. Now, this is a guess. Don't hold me up. I'm not sure exactly. But living in Fort Myers, I would guess that you would be, with utilities, close to $3,000 a month living out here. And that's to rent. Because, love Fort Myers, man. This place is so cool. It says it on the title. It sure does say it in the title. Oh, I was supposed to take my medicine, bro, after eating. Oh, man, Kitty drove off. I didn't take my medicine after I ate. I left it in the car. That's not good. So, yeah, a little bougie, you could say. Won't deny that. It's hot, guys. It is really. This is not walking weather right here. Have you ever had Dutch Bros coffee? Not that I can't remember. Could I have had it? Possibly. I eat out so much, I don't even know. So these are bougie looking apartments. I would guess with utilities. I mean, an apartment in Bonita Springs will run you like this. We just looked at them and they were something like out the door $2,000 a month. So I'm gonna guess it would probably be close to $3,000 a month to rent one of these. But I would love. And this is the nice side of Fort Myers over here. This is the side of Fort Myers that's kind of fancier and nicer. And there's actually good internet signal over here. I didn't realize how good the signal was over here. But Katie got off a video that was an hour long in like 15 minutes. So it seems like there's great internet signal on this side of Fort Myers. There sure as crap ain't none on the side of Fort Myers I live in. It is so hot. I'm like sweating right now. It is so hot. Like, this is not walking weather at all, guys. I love this building right here. big palm trees. Also, our phone could actually heat up a lot. We gotta keep an eye on that. Stay in the shade a little bit. Let's come over here in the shade. Lots of these pet walking signs. Let's get up out of the road real quick. Couldn't believe how good the internet signal was over there where we started the live stream. It's hot. Ooh, it's so hot. This is not walking weather. Look at this old building right here. This looks pretty cool. It's a very cool. It's hot. Like, it feels like my clothes is holding in the heat. My toes are sweaty. And it's just like, wow. This is definitely not walking weather. But this is a nice side of Fort Myers. Very elegant. Yeah, I would want to live in a place like this. It just feels great, man. Oh, look at the height of that Cuban palm tree. I like this. And like I said, the Edison Estate is not far from here. I'm going to sit down for a minute. Whew, only 15 minutes into this and I'm already tired. I think I've seen that place a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's like just to the west of down. ¿Qué lo que? Ah, pero ¿qué lo que es Nashville? Nashville says ¿qué lo que? It's pretty out here. This building looks really historic. I've never seen it. It's got like the New York style fire ladder up front. Beautiful palm trees. This is gorgeous out here. It would be better, man, but you have to understand, like, if we got a place like this, I don't know, man. I'm happy where I'm at. I really am. Moved. I thought you would be closer to downtown. No, Katie, it's okay, baby. Okay, stay wherever you are, baby, and I'll find you later. I'm actually, I thought you left me. I was like, okay, Katie left. I was like, no. Okay, Katie, when I'm ready to call you, and believe me, Katie, I'm going to be ready for you soon, all right, baby? I'll let you know where I'm at later, and then you can come pick me up. I was worried. I was like, Katie left. I just saw you drive away. I was like, oh, no, I'm stuck here now. I thought you were just feeling really sick and decided to leave. So if you find a better spot, you're good, baby. Hang out, and I'll pick you up later. Or you can pick me up or whatever. Oh, man, I'm starting to love living in Fort Myers. And I never thought I would say that. You guys remember, when I came back over here to Florida, I felt like I had taken a huge loss. You guys remember? Well, I just thought you were feeling... Hey, Katie, you know what I will need, though? I am eventually going to need my medicine, Katie. Looks like there's parking here. I will need my medicine eventually, Katie. Okay, you're in the usual spot. I didn't take my medicine after... I forgot to take my medicine after eating, so I'm eventually going to have to find you. Ooh, big old truck, man. All right, guys. So this is a beautiful part of Fort Myers. You can see these are new apartments here. I'm going to guess they're going to be super expensive. Can't convince everyone. So you guys remember when I moved back down to Florida, I thought I had taken a huge loss, you know? I was like, oh man, I'm going to be stuck in ghetto Fort Myers. And I just had a very negative outlook on life when I came back to Fort Myers because it's not what I wanted, you know? I thought I had taken a huge loss when I moved to Fort Myers. But the more time I spend in Fort Myers, the more I like it. You know, I'm only an hour from Naples. And Naples is a love-hate relationship. Like, you guys remember I got pulled over in Naples and I got a ticket? Well, it turns out that I hired a lawyer to handle that ticket. And I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like the lawyer actually made things worse. We'll wait and see what happens, okay? But I looked at the dockets from the county today, and it appears that I actually am in a bigger hole now than I was before I hired a lawyer. So it seems like we'll see. We'll wait. No need to call shots early. But it's like frustrating when you hire a lawyer and you think they're going to do what you want them to do, and they do something completely different. Anyways, we'll see what happens. There's no need to jump the gun on that. We'll wait and see what happens. Look at this mango tree, guys. This is a massive mango tree. And it's on a public sidewalk. Okeechobee is a mouthful. Sorry, man. Yeah. So look at this mango tree, guys. Beautiful mango tree. It's big. And as you guys know, Fort Myers is known as the city of palms. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's probably 10, 20,000 palm trees. I don't know how many palm trees that belong to the city of Fort Myers. In fact, the nickname of Fort Myers is the city of palms. Okay? Definitely a lot of palm trees here. I mean, a lot. I'm gonna walk to the Edison Estate. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it's just down the road. If I remember, it's right down the road. But this side of Fort Myers over here is gorgeous. I mean, and I kind of wanted to do it. I don't know, it's not really good to do a live stream this early in the day, but I can't show this at night. It has to be earlier in the day. You're going in the right direction. I thought it was over there, if I remember right. We'll find out. But we're close to the Edison Estate. As you guys know, Edison Ford had his winter home here in Florida, and so did Henry Ford and Edison. What am I saying? Both of them had homes here in Florida, in Fort Myers. So, like I said, I at first felt like coming here was a huge loss. But now that I've been here for what? Over a year, I'm starting to love Fort Myers, man. The police hasn't bothered me once. And in Naples, the police, in fact, I have a court case in Naples right now in the court system on something that I picked up just going to visit my dad, you know, like, it's unbearable in Naples, bro. Those people, I don't know what the crap is wrong with them down there, but it is really unbearable in Naples. I mean, they really target people there, you know what I mean? Here in Fort Myers, I've been here for 1 year. The law hasn't bothered me. I haven't got pulled over, nothing. I've been able to just focus on me. I don't have anything to worry about. So far, Lee County's been good to me, man. I can see your message, Rodney. The thing is, I'm driving. There's too much glare. I'm walking. I'm sorry. If I don't answer your comments right now, keep in mind, there's a lot of glare. There's a lot of glare, and I can't see all the comments. Okay? So if I don't see your comment for right now, just keep in mind, I'll stop in a minute. But it is like a tropical garden here. I'm very pleased, you know. This 1 year in Fort Myers to me has been spectacular. I've really enjoyed my time here in Fort Myers, and I'm starting to love the place. And when I first came down here, I was like, this is a temporary thing. There's no way I'm gonna be stuck in Fort Myers. But I'm loving it. I mean, look at how beautiful this is, guys. Okay, now I'm in the shade, and we can read through comments again. Look at how beautiful this is. All right, love from Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. Da 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 da. I hate it. It's unaffordable housing. It used to be called Dade County. Yeah, it used to be part of Dade. That's funny. I would think Palm City would have its name from being the city of palms. Yeah. No, Fort Myers is the city of palms. Look. Hey, we got Seth in the house. I'm doing great. Go to 7-Eleven. I need a water for sure. So, wow, this is just gorgeous out here. It's like a tropical garden. It is just so beautiful here. Now, this is like the rich side of Fort Myers. This is prestigious, guys. I love it. No trespassing. City of Fort Myers. No trespassing, so you can't go in there. But you can see there's mango trees, palm trees. Look at the height of those things. Those things are tall. Coconut trees, palm trees. There's a reason Fort Myers is called the city of palms. And in this district here, you'll see why. Bob says, what are you talking about, guys? Dade County and the voters decided to add Miami-Dade to the people who knew Miami is. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be called Miami-Dade County. Now it's just Miami-Dade. But tickets required. But go in, man. We got Nola 504 in the house, Creole. You already know. we got New Orleans in the house, man. The NO, the people from the NO. Shout outs to the East Coast of Florida. This is the city of palms, man. The city of palms, Fort Myers. Between coconut trees and royal Cuban palm trees. It is gorgeous. Now I stopped traffic just walking through there, but I'm not really going through there. The Edison Estate, look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this is. This is Florida for real. Yeah, people don't realize how nice Fort Myers is. It really has beautiful areas. And here's the Edison Ford Estate. You can see there's some old mango trees there. You should show the mansions in Naples. I will. We'll do that someday. Now, I'm a little bit ticked off. I'm a little bit angry at Naples right now because I have a court case down there that's just kind of in the air. And I felt like it was really garbage. Like I got pulled over. There was a bus blocking the road, and I drove around the bus. Cop pulled me over. I just felt like it was I felt like they profiled me, you know. So I wasn't too happy. I wasn't too happy with that whole thing that happened in Naples. At all. I wasn't happy at all. Look at the size of that tree over there. Are you guys realizing how big that one tree is? I don't know if you guys can see this, but that one single tree is like half a block. Let me see if I can get across here real quick. Run. I want you guys to see how big this one tree is over here. Look at that whole tree. Look at how big it is. It's literally from there all the way to there. That's just one giant tree. Incredible. We're outside of the Edison Winter Estate here. So yeah, I'm a little angry at Naples because of that court, you know. And I could have just paid the ticket and walked away, but I decided I got so angry about it that I hired a lawyer. But the lawyer doesn't realize I hired him to do what I wanted him to do, not what he felt like doing. You know? But it is what it is at the end of the day. This is the most beautiful part of Fort Myers, hands down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So but eventually I'll get down there and we'll do some live streams on Naples Pier and show you guys the mansions in Naples. We'll do all that eventually. Beautiful, beautiful Fort Myers. All right, guys, look at these Cuban royal palm trees. Just look at the size of these trees. Unbelievable. Wow, Bob, Mr. Historian over here. Money talks in Naples. Exactly, you know. And I'm just, there's a reason I left Naples, you know. It's my hometown. I love the place. But the people there, man, what they're trying to turn that city into, it's hard to be there. Here in Fort Myers, it's laid back, man. It's laid back here in Fort Myers. You do your own thing. Mind your own business. Fort Myers is definitely more welcoming to younger people. Naples, it's like they feel like they're a social class that's better than you, you know? It doesn't make you really feel comfortable or welcome to be there. Those trees are beautiful, man. Oh, yeah. This is gorgeous. Look at these Cuban palm trees, bro. Majestic. No offense, but not exactly. I don't know. I don't know who rules Naples. What I know is that I'm sick and tired of it. Here in Fort Myers, it's really been relaxed. Like I said, like 1 year here. There's a few things I don't like about Fort Myers. Finding good restaurants here has been hard. Naples has much better restaurants. Sometimes in Lee County, I just feel like I should be getting a better package as far as like what I'm paying versus what I'm getting. When you look at restaurants, when you look at just any type of services, really, It just feels like you're getting a really crappy deal in Fort Myers. Not enough restaurants. The water's from a well. You got a septic tank. It just feels like you're not really getting the best package in Fort Myers as far as, you pay a lot of money to live here, but you don't have as many restaurants. Naples is really, living in Naples, you get used to a lot of good stuff. You know what I mean? Like having access to a lot of good stuff. But, that's a reason why Naples is so expensive. After living in a place like Naples for 20 years, you kind of come to expect everything at your fingertips. When you need services, restaurants, shopping, you just expect everything to be there, you know? And it really isn't the case all the time. You're not always going to have everything. Like here in Fort Myers, I felt like, especially in Lehigh where I live, you know what I mean? I'm far out there. Michigan is lit in some areas, though. Well, here's the thing about, like, Detroit, for example. In Detroit, you got some incredible food in Detroit. Detroit has great food. Detroit has so much to offer. Now, it's a scary place to live, don't get me wrong, but you have a cultural aspect to the place that a lot of cities in the United States don't have. Like, everybody talks down on Detroit for being crime-ridden, but they don't mention they have great food, great culture. I think culture makes up for a lot. If a place has something to offer, Detroit has soul, man. Dang right, it sure does. It sucks living in Lehigh. Yeah, living in Lehigh is it comes with its fair deal of aggravations. And I think the biggest one is just like, dude, we don't even have. They're just now putting in a Starbucks. Allegedly, they're putting in a Starbucks in Lehigh for the first time. But it's not just a Starbucks. You still need like 1,000 other things. You know? I really enjoyed going up to Michigan. And I would actually, I'll be honest, I would love to snowbird in Michigan. Me and Katie have talked about it. Like, if we get to the point where we're ready to buy a house, and the bank says, okay, here's $200,000 for a house, and we can't find anything affordable down here that's good, I would buy a house in Michigan and snowbird. I'd keep my place down here for the winter, and then have a place up there for year-round, or whatever. I like Michigan. I wouldn't put Columbus, Georgia in these categories. No, I wouldn't put Columbus, Georgia in these categories. We are now in a residential area. So I have no idea what we're doing here. We're walking through a residential area. Yeah, bro, gotta be on the lake. Yeah, exactly. I even thought about buying some land on a lake in Michigan and saying, okay, at some point I'll build a house. I think that's a good area to invest in. I think those lakes in Michigan, they may not be that important right now, but I think in the future, those lakes in Michigan, is you walk into the hood? No, I'm not, man. There's no hoods around here. We're in the rich side of Fort Myers. This is kind of the opposite of the hood. Jose, has Katie told you about the yuppers? We went up there. I love how everyone's lawn looks maintained, clean sidewalks, no overgrown grass like Texas where we live. Yeah, but keep in mind, this is a really expensive neighborhood. And I'll be honest, this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Florida. Miami Springs is like this. Anybody ever been to Miami Springs? That little city's beautiful. You can see the big staghorns hanging off of that right there. Big, beautiful staghorns. Oh yeah, this is a whole different type of place out here. Money's good stuff, guys. When you got money, you can get good stuff. Once I get back to Florida, I will not go back to any cold state. But I'm not going to be there in the cold time of the year. If we get a place in Michigan, it will be to snowbird. It will be strictly to snowbird. I ain't doing no Michigan winters. And the thing is, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not there's a different thing between being in the snow and shoveling it every day and being a YouTuber where you're just there enjoying life, uploading videos. It's kind of different. This guy, whew, quite the car selection out here, man. Look at this thing. Oh, man. We used to have yupper neighbors. Yeah, we did. In Naples, Florida, our neighbors, they're from Michigan. Man. This car's license plate says 239 executive. Dude, that thing is slick. Cold weather is depressing. It is, but it's also healthy. I think there's an unhealthy aspect of living. Is that a mango on the ground? I don't know. Is that a giant mango on the ground? Here I am stealing mangoes on live. That's a mango right there. Look, right there. That right there is a mango. Should I go for it or get a... Is it worth getting shot, guys? There's a mango right there. Y'all see the mango right there? There's a mango on the ground right there, bro. I can't be stealing mangoes on live. Grab it. Oh, man. The Cuban in me right now is like, should I grab this mango on live? I'm like, I know there's people watching me, you know? I got 80 people watching me. I have to behave like a human being that's decent. But come on, bro. Mira ese mango hacer. Mira ese mango ahí en el piso botado hacer. I have to restrain my inner Cuban right now. I really do. My inner Cuban wants to go around on these people's lawn and take their mango. So we're just east of downtown in the Edison Park neighborhood. That mango won't last a day in Miami. Oh. Yes, this is a gorgeous neighborhood. We understand if you did it, Jose. I'm trying to be all professional and decent. I'm trying to pretend like I'm a decent human being, and then I see a mango on the ground during a live stream. I'm like, man, it's on the ground. It's free. Oh, man. Dude, this neighborhood is absolutely gorgeous. There are not too many iguanas here in Fort Myers. In Bonita Springs, a little south of here, there's a neighborhood that has iguanas. Okay, I'm not an envious person, but I envy this house right here. I envy this person right here, dude. They have a good deal in life. Whoever lives in that house, I envy you. That is gorgeous. That right there is what I'm talking about. Tell me that's not a beautiful home. Let's keep it moving through here. Well, there's a little bit of a breeze coming in finally. And there's enough shade in this neighborhood and a little bit of a breeze going on. Dude, that house is just beautiful. I try to be a decent human being, but then I see a mango on the ground. Katie says, I think it's good as a reset, a week or two a year. Yeah, I really do think if you live in Florida, you need to take 2 weeks and go up to the snow, go up to the cold weather every year for a few weeks and just kind of reset your body. Because this constant heat and humidity, this cannot be healthy. This is beautiful out here. And like somebody said earlier, the grasses are cut. The palm trees are well taken care of. I mean, it's a wealthy neighborhood, so none of these people are touching their own lawns. These people are all paying somebody to do it for them, you know? The vast majority of these people, they're going to pay a landscaping company to come out and do all that. They're not going to be doing it themselves. They're really not. But it's beautiful out here. Edison Park neighborhood, it's just a beautiful area. Palm trees. Yeah. Okay, we're on a 40-minute walk. You guys say I don't exterior. I love how there's always people on here like, oh, you're not trying, Jose. You're not trying to lose weight. You're not trying to be healthy. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? It's hot as crap. And what am I doing? I'm walking. You know, I'm walking. I'm out here walking in the heat, bro. 40-minute walk. And then we got people that say, just because I'm fat, I don't try. Bro, I try so hard. You have no idea how hard I try. And I'm wearing Jordans. I'm not even wearing like, I'm wearing like a heavy shirt. This shirt is heavy, bro. This shirt is so heavy. Like, this is not, you know what I mean? No iguanas out here. Yeah, I haven't seen any iguanas. There's a few places in Naples and Bonita where I've seen iguanas. Fort Myers. Yeah, buddy. Bro, moved here on Monday. I don't know, bro. I just moved here on Monday. This is a beautiful neighborhood. You know what this reminds me of? Miami Springs, Florida. Miami Springs is also beautiful. Dude, look at the height of that palm tree. Jose repping Bopton today. No, I don't mess with gangs. That's the one thing I like about Florida is here in Florida, we don't have to deal with gangs, man. I can wear whatever color I want. I'm wearing all red today, but it doesn't mean anything. That's one thing I love about Florida, man. In Florida, we don't have that gang garbage where somebody's gonna check you. You can't wear that. No, none of that garbage, bro. One thing I love about Florida is we don't have that garbage. There's so many tropical trees down here. No, you can wear whatever you want down here. We don't have gangs here. If you want to wear red, blue, pink, it doesn't matter what color you want to wear, you can wear it because we don't do gangs here. This neighborhood is beautiful. It looks a lot like a neighborhood in Miami Springs. You got to be careful in Motown. Yeah, we're not there right now. We're in Fort Myers, so that's one thing I love about Florida. At least this part of Florida is we don't do gangs here. You can wear whatever the crap you want to, and you don't have to worry when you leave the house if it's this or if it's that. Every once in a while, I do have people that try to check me, you know, for what I'm wearing, but I tell them to go screw themselves. I tell them to move to California. I tell them, you want to be in a gang, you can move to California. We don't do that here. We don't want that garbage here. Dude, look at that. They planted like 5 or 6 Cuban palm trees in the same place, and they're all just growing up together there as a happy Cuban family. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine living in a place where, like, there's a places that I travel to when I do my videos where, like, I know I can't wear this, I can't wear that, you know? Well, it's like the Michigan stuff. Katie's from Michigan. I go through a lot of places where you can't wear that Michigan stuff, you know, because it has other meanings to them, you know? But that's garbage. I'm glad I don't live in a place like that. Hey, Jose, will you ever visit Allen, Texas? Curious to see what you're thinking of that town. Yeah, I want to check out the southern border towns. I mean, but keep in mind, it's 5 hours from Houston. You're 5 hours from Houston. And Houston is a good 20 hours from here. You know? So for me to get down there, it is quite the... It's quite the drive, my man. Now, we did do Laredo. I want to do Brownsville. I want to do all that. But we got to be patient, guys. I'm even thinking I got to cut down the travel a little bit and do more live streams or something. Because it's starting to become, you know, it's expensive to travel. It's a lot of money. Have you been to Sugarland? I've been near Sugarland. Oh, look at the baby bird. Look at the baby mockingbird, guys. Look. Look at the baby bird. It's a baby mockingbird. It's just a little baby. Oh, cool. Just a baby little mockingbird learning how to fly. Now, these are hibiscus. Now, when we were little, look at the staghorns. This neighborhood is gorgeous. Now, these things right here, when we were little, there's actually honey inside of these. So if you, this is all honey inside. All this is honey inside. So if you grab one of these things, like if you grab this and you open it, there's like honey inside. And when we were little kids, we used to eat these. We would eat the inside of them when we were little kids here in Florida. Anybody ever do that? It's like a hibiscus tree. There's honey inside of these things. And when we were little kids, we used to eat it. And we just open them up and eat it. Beautiful, huh? Staghorn ferns are expensive. Yeah, you can see they got some staghorns right there. I have a friend that has probably 20 staghorns. Some of them are the size a honeysuckle. Is that what it is? A honeysuckle? Are they honeysuckles? Is that what they are? Is that what they're called? Yeah, kind of like a honeysuckle. Yeah. Now, I got a friend in Naples. He has probably 20 of the largest, the largest staghorns you could imagine. And he's eventually going to sell that property, and he's got to figure out what to do with them. But some of those staghorns are the size of a car. He gave us one beautiful staghorn. One of them is at my brother's house in Naples, and the other one is at my sister's house in Buckingham. So we got two staghorns. They're beautiful. They are just incredible plants, and they'll get to be about the size of a car. Of course, it might take 20, 40 years before they get that big. Look at the lizard right there. There goes a lizard. This is just a beautiful area. This is Fort Myers, y'all. Dog barking at us. Okay. Yeah, Jose, where does Florida compare to other expensive states? It depends at what category you're looking at. Like let's say you compare Florida to Colorado. Colorado has some of the most beautiful scenery you're gonna have in the United States, but Colorado doesn't have any vibes. I think vibes are really one of the biggest pluses of Florida is the vibe. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, the essence of the place, Like Colorado, for example, is expensive. You get beautiful scenery, you get mountains. If you haven't seen Colorado yet, so far, out of all the things that I've seen traveling the United States, and there's still a lot more to see, I think for a fact, I agree, JC, living in Colorado is boring. But I'm talking as far as travel goes, going to see a place that looks amazing. Yeah, the atmosphere in Colorado is boring. There's no vibes. There's no vibes in Colorado. The atmosphere is boring. But overall, I would definitely say that places that you have to see, like type of places with, wow, Colorado is just incredible. And we didn't see a fraction of it. We saw 5% of it. You know what I mean? We didn't see all of it. We saw a little piece of it, but it was amazing. Let me tell you, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Now, there's nothing out there. Okay, you have to really like natural settings, because to be honest, there really isn't nothing in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. There's nothing out there, really. So, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, it's not like it's an incredible destination with things to do. Like, you really have to like nature. But if you like nature, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, to me, was incredible. Natural beauty. I'm from Upper Peninsula. We play in nature. Exactly. Okay? So the Upper Peninsula, that's definitely an area that I think is one of the most beautiful places that I've seen so far. Eastern Tennessee mountains, I haven't seen all of it. They say that the most beautiful area is around Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. And there's two areas that I've never been to. Now, I've driven around it. I've driven around in a circle. But I haven't actually seen... I haven't really seen Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, but I've been all around that area. And that area is actually beautiful. Pennsylvania, okay? Pennsylvania, the rural parts of Pennsylvania, that area, like Amish country and all that, that is gorgeous. I hear upstate New York is beautiful, but I haven't seen it. When we came back up from New York to Michigan, we ran through whatchamacallit, went through Pennsylvania. That was beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful places in America, but I would put Colorado at the top of the list, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan towards the top of the list of places that I've seen that were beautiful. And the Florida Keys, I think, are really. But like I said, both there's nothing going on in the UP of Michigan. It is just a random place, and in Colorado, like somebody said earlier, it's kind of a depressing vibe in Colorado. So now we're heading towards US 41, and well, the charm kind of stops right about here. This is where the charm kind of stops once you get on US 41. Then it's a little bit more run down and kind of a different type of setting here. Minnesota! That Minnesota accent, bro. In Naples, I don't know what part of Minnesota these people are from, but when I used to live in Naples, oh my gosh, I would have these customers that would have the thickest Minnesota accent ever. I mean, heavy. I mean, like, Minnesota. I was like, what the crap? I'm from Minnesota. I was like, yo, what the crap? Is the Keys only upper? No, there's normal people in the Keys too, you know. There's normal. Most of the Keys is very expensive, but there are normal people in the Keys. And a lot of people that live in Miami commute to the Keys for work because their work is in the Florida Keys, but they can't afford to live there. So there's actually a lot of people from Miami that commute into the Florida Keys. Quite a few. Minnesota. Yo, those Minnesota accents, like the real Minnesota people, I don't know what part of Minnesota they're from, but when I lived in Naples, it was wild. Minnesota, really loud. Minnesota. I'm gonna sit down for a minute, y'all. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Louisiana? No. I wouldn't recommend Louisiana to live. No, Louisiana's not a place to live, man. It's a great place to visit once in a while, not to live. Wow, I am so tired. These are not walking shoes. These things here, they are not walking shoes. Definitely not walking shoes. Don't get me started with Baton Rouge, y'all. Don't get me not started down there, that Baton Rouge down there. Don't get me started with no Baton Rouge. Canada. Oh, man. Canada. Minnesota. Those are some hilarious accents, man. Hilarious accents. I'm from Canada. Jose, can you debunk my myth of Indiana being backwards, please? Indiana's backwards, bro. Definitely agree that Indiana's backwards. Indiana, to me, from what I've seen, they're very really cold people, man. I'm not a fan of Indiana. I'm really not. I'm not a fan of Indiana at all. Nope, you can't convince me to move to Indiana. Yuppers do have a good sense of humor. I'll give you that. Hands down, those people are hilarious. They are hilarious, for real. I can't argue with that one. They are hilarious people. I can't argue with that. They are funny people, man. Those Minnesotas and Michigan, they are some hilarious people. So, as you can see, we went from like fancy rich neighborhoods to pretty much the hood in a matter of just crossing the street. You know, it kind of goes downhill really quickly in Fort Myers once you cross US 41. It's like US 41 is like a barrier that separates kind of like the rich people on that side of US 41. And once you cross over here, you are straight up in the hood. So you are now in the trenches out here. This is actually the most dangerous part of Fort Myers from crime. I recently did a study to see where people that were getting arrested lived. And this is pretty much the area with the most arrests in Fort Myers. So we went from fancy $1 million houses to straight up in the trenches just by crossing US 41. I like Yelpers, man. They're hilarious. They are hilarious. They're fun people. If that is one thing I will tell you about Michiganders and Minnesotas, is that those people are hilarious. Just the way they talk, their mannerisms, they're very happy people. I think they're just happy people. So we're walking now towards one of the most dangerous parts of Fort Myers. These neighborhoods have the highest crime rates in the city. But I don't think it's a problem. If you just mind your own business, you are usually okay in Fort Myers. No, I've never done walking videos through here. Most of my videos have been driving through. Can confirm I am happy. Yeah, they're happy people, man. There's a few of these states, man, where the people just look absolutely miserable. You know? A few of these states where the people are miserable. Like Louisiana, Alabama. You can't crack a joke with these people, nothing. You can go to Michigan. Like, I remember being in Michigan and a complete stranger coming up to me and being like, you know, cracking a joke or whatever. Hey, those are some funny shoes, hey, or whatever. You know, like, let's just crack a joke. Whatever, you know what I mean? Que hora es Jose? Que okay, mi gente? Que hola? Que lo que? Why are you walking east? It's like, why are you walking into the hood? Let's see, we got some garbage over here. Let's check it out. So now we're kind of in the hood, really. Kind of, we cross US 41. On this side, it's more hood. And the real estate prices reflect it. So look at this little church right here. That looks like an old building. Okay, so we have... this looks pretty neat, man. Please take me. Please take me. Look at the wood on that, man. You can tell that's old right there. Not bad looking. Look at the detail on the wood on that thing, bro. Why you in my hood, dog? David K says, why you in my hood, dog? Oh, man. That's hilarious. David K wants to know why I'm in his hood, dog. Why you in my hood, dog? David K, why you in my hood, dog? That's hilarious, man. What states do you recommend for safety? For safety, it doesn't matter what state you're in. It's more like I wouldn't refer to any state as being safe. It depends on what region of the state. Like Michigan has some very safe places. It's got some very unsafe places. It all comes down to what exact part of Michigan you're in. So I couldn't just say, oh, a state is safer than the other. Now, there's some states that are definitely not safe. Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, to round it up real quick. But I wouldn't say it's too much of a generalization to say a safe state or a not safe state. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go with that as a real reasonable explanation for anything. That's not the way to go. There's states that are definitely not safe, though. couldn't think of a state that I could say, oh, it's a safer state. You know what I mean? Michigan is one of the least safe states in the world. Flint is, but those are the big cities. But when you get down into the countryside, it really is safe. I mean, the places where Katie grew up in Michigan, come on, those are really safe places. You know, like those little towns up there, Big Rapids, Canadian Lakes, safe areas. Well, we've done quite the walk today. We're definitely entering a kind of more sketchy area here. We're on Edison, so we're definitely kind of in the hood now. Jose, when will you go to Seattle? I would love to get to Seattle tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have $6,000 to travel in my pocket today. If I did, I would. But notice that even in the hood, you still got palm trees lining the avenues. You know, I eventually got to start walking north so we can get to downtown. Grand Rapids is lit. Yeah, Grand Rapids ain't bad. Really, it's not. Grand Rapids really ain't bad. You can see there's a lot of homelessness around here. Like, here's a bunch of shopping carts right there. So it's definitely a little bit much. There's a lot of homeless people around here. So what's weird about Fort Myers is, like, one side of the road on 41, you guys saw beautiful mansions and stuff. And then you cross on this side, and then you got more homeless people, more stuff, more urban crap. So it's a very stark contrast, you know, like one side of the road versus the other. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting how on one side of the road, on one side of 41, you got like mansions, and the other side over here, you have homeless people. So it's a very huge contrast. But, you know, you still got palm trees and stuff and big oak trees, and it's still pretty, but you can see a different situation unfolding on this side of US 41. But, you know, I've noticed in Fort Myers, there's a lot of homeless people and whatever, but they don't bother you, man. Like, if you mind your own business, you are usually okay. You know, you take care of your own business, and you are okay in Fort Myers. Phoenix as well, the real crap at, Arizona. Even the hoods in Florida are pretty. Well, I don't know if I would say it's pretty to see homeless people everywhere, but yuppers. Arizona is better than Florida. You know, I haven't been to Arizona, but I hear it's kind of not all that great. Some of the cities in Arizona have some of the largest percentages of addiction. A lot of bad statistics coming out of Arizona. So while I haven't personally been there, I can gather that it's not really all that much. You ever been to Vegas, Jose? Not yet. Not yet. The furthest west we've been is Albuquerque. Oh. Albuquerque is the furthest west we've been. Southwest. Saganasty. Arizona is like the bad things in Vegas has minus the hookers and casinos. Yeah, I heard it's not all that great. But that's a good walk today, man. You guys complain about how Jose doesn't work out. Jose, well, you come out here and you walk in this heat. Okay, so there's like hundreds of homeless people over there. You can see I can see at least 10 people just homeless there. What street is this? Broadway. So, let's see. There's a lot of homeless people over here. I mean, like hundreds. It's a pretty avenue, big palm trees and stuff, but the amount of homeless people here is crazy. It's pretty rough of an area, really. Pretty rough area. There's a bunch of homeless people out here. Like, too many. City of Palms Park right here. Just keep it walking. You can see it's just a good concentration of people here that don't have a place to sleep tonight. I think everybody deserves a place to sleep, man. But, you know, we're missing so much in our society as far as it's hard, man. But it's weird look how beautiful this is, you know? Like, look at these palm trees. Look at these avenues. There's no litter on the road. but then you have so many people that don't have a place to sleep. It's like a conundrum, really. It's crazy. It's wild. Yeah, there's plenty of public toilets here. I don't think we have enough parks and stuff around here where they don't have to do that. But I mean, I would guess this would be a place where if you didn't have a place to sleep tonight, you could just come in here. And I don't see any toilets out here. But this would be a place where if you didn't have a place to sleep tonight, you could definitely do it here. I don't think homelessness was this bad like many years ago. I think it's really, over the last few years, it's an embarrassment to society. It's really what it is, that there's so many homeless people, you know. It's like the more you explore, the more you find out that there's so many people that don't have a place to sleep. It's like we all want to find a solution to that problem. You have people with mental illnesses, and that's not really fair to those people, you know. But the problem is, how many people pretend to have mental illnesses so that they can get the benefits they're not really entitled to? And that's where the problem starts. It's like all the lazy, bad people, you know, they ruin it for the people that are mentally ill, because there's a lot of people out here who have mental illness. So those are the people that need our help, but we can't help those people, because for every legitimate person that's actually has an ailment, you got 40 people pretending to be sick, you know what I mean? And that's why I hate people that are on the streets addicted, because they ruin it for the people that, like, you know, like, I want to help people that are mentally ill, you know? I want to give them a warm plate of food. I want to do whatever I could for them. But how can I help people on the street randomly when there's so many piece of crap people pretending like there's something wrong with them when there isn't? You know what I mean? And it frustrates me, because I like helping people, but we're living in a day and age where you can't help people anymore, because for every real homeless person, there's 20 or 30 pretending to be sick, pretending like they got issues, because they're just lazy piece of craps that don't want to work. You know what I mean? So it's really a sad situation. And for the ones that want to help, there really aren't too many ways to help anymore, because increasingly there's more and more people. It's hard. Like, I think as a society, we all want to do better. We all want to help people. We all want to live in good places, but it's hard, man. It's hard because good intentions alone don't really do a lot when you got all these other problems. I saw a homeless guy in Wilshire asking me for $1, and then I saw him walking. Exactly, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there used to be a homeless guy now there's homeless people everywhere. But when I first, like 2 or 3 years ago, right? When I saw the first homeless person in Bonita, it was a younger kid, right? So I sat there in my car and I watched the guy, right? I watched him, right? And he went and he got in a car and he left. And then I followed the car to a house. So, like, the first people, when they first started to pop up in Bonita, you know, the first homeless people started to show up in Bonita when I lived in Naples, I started to watch them. I started to see where they went, what they did. And then my other friend, it was a Home Depot there, and he was a Guatemalan friend of mine, and he would go to the Home Depot to catch work in the morning, right? And I was saying out my friend that was Guatemalan. My Guatemalan friend goes, "Oh, that guy there, he actually has a house and a car." And I'm like, "Really?" And so you come to the conclusion that for the most part, a large percentage of these people out here are pretending to be homeless, pretending like they need help, pretending like, you know, and they're sucking away the resources from the good people, because there are good people out there that need help with mental illnesses. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It's hard, because we all want to help people who have mental illnesses. But at what point do you know the difference between somebody pretending? Listen to the compa music, guys. Haitian music, I love it. They're playing compa music from Haiti. I love that stuff, man. Caribbean vibes, man. They're listening to Haitian compa. Does Naples bus their homeless to Fort Myers? Um, I don't know exactly, to be honest, how all that works. But it's so hard to know. It really is. It's really hard to know. It really is hard to know. That is for a fact. Let me tell you something. If you're homeless and you're under 50 and you look like you work, you best believe I won't give you a dime, homie, straight up. Yeah, it's hard, man. Like, I remember, like, I was in Montgomery, Alabama. I was in Montgomery, Alabama one day, and there was this lady, and this lady was, like, in her 60s or 70s. She was just pushing a stroller through a bad neighborhood. I'm talking, like, a bad area. And I grabbed a $100 bill and I gave it to her. And the lady looked at it like she couldn't believe it. You know, when somebody needs it, but you gotta be careful because there's a lot of people that pretend they need stuff and they really don't. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go in this gas station and get something to drink. I'm thirsty. Unbelievable. I need a water so bad, bro. Let me see here. It is so hot, bro. That is a walk right there. That is a walk for real. Yeah. That's a walk right there, bro. Whew.
No. My father's not even telling me. I'm over here at a corner store.
The water is so hot. So hot. I need a water badly. Hey. This thing is so hot.
Either J.O. or Dub.
Yo, Poppy. Oh, it's you. Okay. I'm like screaming like, yo, Poppy. So hot. Oh my God. Unbearable. Thank you. Thanks. I'm about this corner store real quick. I was like, it's getting all Cuban on us. Now you got to out here though. It's hot, man. It's hot. You alright, Papi? You good, Papi?
La vida es una mierda, yo.
¿Qué es lo que hay, mi hermano? ¿Te dieron duro, man?
Bien duro.
¿Qué te pasó, man? ¿Estás acabado?
Estoy bien. No hay nada que se puede decir.
Yeah, bro.
A seguir adelante, eso es lo único que puede hacer.
¿Te golpearon o qué?
Problema, papi, problema, eso es lo único que puede decir.
Te entiendo, bro.
You know, I'm out here in the streets. You know, I don't even want to go home.
Pero acuérdate que estamos vivos.
Eso es lo más importante,
La vida no tiene precio.
de verdad.
Hey, yo no voy a terminar esta agua, lo voy a dejar aquí si no hace falta, ¿ok? No te sabes, hermano, tranquilo. Como dice el dicho, perro vivo mejor que león muerto.
Es verdad.
Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. Have a good day, bro.
Dale, papo, que Dios te bendiga.
Gracias, hermano. He could be a scammer, though. I don't know. He could just have a professional scheme going on. I'm not sure. He got the beat down, though. He got blood all over him. He got the beat down. He got the beat down for real, though. Yes, you see some stuff out here, bro. Yeah, it sounds like, he got beat up. He got beat up, but he's drinking too, though, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? On one side, yeah, he is beat up, but on the other side, he is drunk too, so it's kind of like, I just wish him the best, that's all, you know? I gave him some encouraging words, that's all you can do sometimes, guys. You can't really make other people's problems your own. You wouldn't believe the power of encouraging words, you know what I mean? An encouraging word is a powerful thing. And sometimes in society, we think people give them food or give them money, but sometimes a few encouraging words goes a long way. You know what I mean? He's definitely going through something. Definitely going through something. Yeah, he's beat up, man. I don't know if you guys got a good look on him, but he's in rough shape. He's got blood on his forehead, everywhere. But, like I said, sometimes the best thing you can give isn't money or food. Sometimes it's an encouraging word. You know what I mean? An encouraging word is sometimes more significant than anything else you could do for somebody. That's not always the case. Yo, this part of Fort Myers is super sketchy. Super, super sketchy. ¿Qué hola, man? Oh, what's up, bro? Salud.
I texted on the live station.
Oh, it's cool, bro. Salud, mi hermano. Ya tú sabes. Aquí estamos, risking my life for...
Don't worry, bro. This is safe. I live here.
Yeah.
No worries.
Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. Tranquilo, man.
I'll catch you next time, man.
Yeah, for real, bro. I'm always talking about, man.
All right,
Saludos.
man.
Ten
Take care,
buen
Jose.
día, bro. Dale. But that's the thing about Fort Myers too. Like a lot of times people don't realize that there's good people in all places, man. I really do believe that sometimes the best thing you can give people is a word of encouragement, my man. You know what I mean? Yo, Ricardo. Salud, mi hermano. Salud. I do believe in that, bro. I'm telling you, sometimes what people need isn't money or food. Sometimes what people need is just acknowledgement and a few good words. You know what I mean? And that's actually the hardest thing to give. Look, you can give somebody a $20 bill and not look him in the eyes. You know what I mean? In today's society, you can see a homeless person, give him a $20 bill, and not even look him in the face. You know what I mean? It's different. It's completely different to give somebody a kind word, to give somebody a few thoughts, you know? And sometimes that goes a whole lot further than money, because money comes, money goes. But sometimes what people need is just, you know. But I just wanted to show you guys on this walk, on a street level walk, that there's a huge, US 41. On one side, you have restaurants, you have mansions, and you cross US 41, and you have a completely different world, man. And It's not that the people on this side of US 41 are good or bad. It's just that people have different situations, you know? And life is increasingly difficult, man. You know? How many people work, do the best they can, and they still end up homeless? You know? Like, you really got to think for yourself a little bit like me. Oh, look at the duck with the babies. Look at the duck with the babies. Look at the duck with all the babies, guys. Check this out real quick. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But I have just fallen in love with Fort Myers, man. You know? Never thought, like, when I moved down here, I thought it was just, look at the mama with all the babies. She's got, like, all the little babies. Look at all the little babies. Mama's got all the babies. She's got all the baby ducks. Do you have all your ducks in a row? Saludo, mi gente, saludo. Aquí estamos in Fort Myers, bro. And it's very much more noticeable. There she goes. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Look. Look at it, guys. Look. There's a bunch of them. Mommy, dad, they're just raising their babies. In the hood, though. Trying to raise a family in the hood out here. You know? These ducks could have lived anywhere in Fort Myers. They decided to live in the hood, bro. Let's just keep it real like that. These ducks could have lived anywhere they wanted to, but they want to live out here in the hood, though. Cape Coral. Okay, here's what's weird about Cape Coral. So Cape Coral is more expensive. It's nicer. The houses are newer. The rents are more expensive. But somehow, and don't ask me how, despite the fact that Cape Coral has more expensive rents, everything's brand new, there's still quite a few interesting things about Cape Coral. Like, we go in there at night, there's a lot of street racing. Juvenile delinquency is crazy. It's weird how, even though it's a nice suburban city, it's still kind of, well, I don't even know how to explain it. It's weird. I'm not going to say it's bad, because Cape Coral is not bad, but it's not as good as a realtor on YouTube puts it out to be. You know what I mean? I used to like Cape Coral a few years ago, man. Like, Cape Coral, lots of good vibes, incredible selection of restaurants, okay? It's a great suburban option, because really Fort Myers doesn't have any suburban areas within city limits. Not much. A little bit in the south side, but it's not like fancy straight up suburban. Like, every area has every city that's big has an area that's completely suburban. But you got to keep in mind that Southwest Florida is a little confusing, because there was nothing here 30, 40 years ago. Like, it's like, there's like, everything is brand new. The houses are new, the roads are, there's not even that many old stuff here in Florida. You know what I mean? So, with that, you got to understand that everything is brand new in Cape Coral. New houses, new businesses. Everything is brand spanking new. You know what I mean? Everything's brand spanking new. Whoa. Everything is brand spanking new in Florida, and especially Cape Coral. But that doesn't mean that you don't have poverty, that you don't have crime. And it's I don't even know how to put it in the words, man. Like, it's not as perfect as they put it out to be. But it's not bad either. But there's a lot more young people here. You know, Cape Coral, for some reason, has attracted a lot of young people. And young people like to live. I'm like that. I'm not criticizing it, because I'm like that, okay? I listen to music loud in my car. I'm a young person too, you know what I mean? I'm a young person myself, okay? So I listen to music loud in my, let's just go. I listen to music loud in my car too. So I'm not criticizing it, but I can understand how somebody who thought this was a retirement place comes down here and sees that there's more. And it's good, because Florida, the thing about Florida is people think it's all old people. maybe a bunch of years ago, okay? You know? Maybe many years ago, it was all old people. For sure. Maybe a few years ago, 10, 15 years ago, Florida was nothing but old people. But that is definitely not the case anymore. Florida has transformed. In the case of Cape Coral, there's a lot of young people. You know, they're out racing their cars and they're out blasting loud music. Does that make it a bad place? Not necessarily. It's not the refined thing that they want. Like, 'cause the thing about Cape Coral was, it was usually a lot of people who wanted to live in Naples, but they couldn't afford Naples. So here's people, they thought they were better than everybody else. They want to live in Cape Coral because it's like they wanted to live in Naples, but they couldn't afford Naples, so they ended up in Cape Coral. So you have a group of people in Cape Coral that they feel like it's a fancy, nice place. But those people don't realize is that it's just Southwest Florida. It's another place like any other. And Cape Coral is getting to the point now where even though there's more businesses than Lehigh, and like Lehigh has been improving, and Cape Coral's not really been improving. Not that it's gone bad, because it hasn't got bad. But like I feel like Lehigh is almost better than Cape. If I had to pick between Lehigh and Cape Coral, I would almost certainly go with Lehigh, with the exception of, man, we just ain't got enough restaurants. We ain't got enough of anything. I'm gonna sit down for a minute, y'all. I am so tired. Okay, I'm gonna walk a little bit more. These are the most uncomfortable shoes to walk in. Dude, these shoes are so uncomfortable to walk in. It is unbearable. I don't know what the crap I was thinking walking in these shoes. Okay, so in Cape Coral, you do have internet. See, that's where Cape Coral is better. You're right, good point. In Cape Coral, you can get better internet than Lehigh. Lehigh, you can't even get internet, bro. But I like that Lehigh is more, there's more empty lots. It's a little bit more country. There's a little bit more space between people. You know what I mean? Where like in Cape Coral, everybody's on everybody's face, you know? Both are good places. I'm not saying they're bad. They're good places, both. But I think Lehigh, compared, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, Cape Coral was definitely better. If we back up 5 years ago, Cape Coral was definitely better. No doubt about it. But today, I would almost venture to say that they're pretty close. They're no longer... I need to do a Lehigh versus Cape Coral video. That's what I need to do. Lehigh versus Cape Coral, which is better? I am so tired. I am exhausted, y'all. Laid back. Lehigh is more laid back. But then there's less... I mean, Cape Coral has 20 times more restaurants than... I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. There's like 20 times more restaurants. Better restaurant options. Cape Coral is more of a city than Lehigh. Lehigh is still vastly undeveloped, I think. Don't most Cape Coral homes have a boat dock? A lot of them do. Yeah, in Cape Coral, you actually have golf access. And those homes are definitely more expensive. Wow, I am so tired. 90 minutes walking, wearing these shoes here. Oh, these shoes were not the right choice to walk. I'm from California, but I'm still a she's head. Tan loco, man. Hey, what's up? Headland, Alabama, like you. What up, man? Yeah, shout out to everybody in the Dauphin area. You're not the only person watching from the Dauphin area today, so shout out to Dauphin, Alabama. We got a few people from Southeast Alabama in the house today. Oh, look at these palm trees, bro, and coconut trees. Yeah, buddy. But what an interesting walk, you know? On one side of 41, you got all this wealth, and you cross the other side of 41, and there's a guy with his head all bloodied up on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's a weird contrast, man. Georgia in the house. Jose done creased his J's, man. Oh, man. Done creased my J's, dawg. Oh, these J's were the stupidest option I could have shown. I didn't think I was going to be walking this much is the thing. I did not think I would be walking this much. I am just burnt the crap out, man. Too tired, bro. Too tired. Love from Minneapolis. Hey, that's one big city on the East Coast that I have not seen yet. On the east side of the country. I have been very close to Minnesota. I was in Minnesota 30 minutes away from Minnesota. 25 minutes away. But we were in the Upper Peninsula and we decided to go south towards Chicago. It was a very long road trip. We went to New York, then we went to Michigan, and on the way back, we were like, should we go to Minnesota? I was like, no. I have got to see Minneapolis. That's one of the big cities. Do you guys realize how big the United States is? Like, even Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, like, yo, to me, going to like Oklahoma City or Kansas City, it feels like the end of the world from South Florida, man. And there's still like a whole nother part of the country way up that way. So in that part of the country, oh, America's huge, man. Yo, by the time you drive, yeah, a little bit of country music going on right here. A little bit of country music. Yeah, welcome to Fort Myers, y'all. Now we're officially in downtown. It has high-paying jobs. I know there's a Hmong community in Minneapolis. Hmong is a type of Asian people. I'm so tired.
Dog got one too?
Got that dog right there. What happened to that dog right there? Ain't that dog right there look like he's a yupper. That's what's wrong with him. That's what's wrong with him. He's a yupper. All right, y'all. Welcome to Fort Myers now, for real. I am so tired. Looks like Vice City. Yeah, it does look like Vice City. Yeah, Fort Myers has some definite, like, Fort Myers has some interesting South Florida vibes. It really does. Looks like Vice City. I love it when Jose says yupper. Yupper, yupper, yupper. That's a yupper, man. Some Vice City vibes up in here. Minnesota's a boring state, yeah. I used to have a bunch of contacts up there in the Hmong community because they're into pigeon racing, and my first YouTube channel was about pigeon racing. There's a bunch of Hmong people up there. Hmong, they're from they're split between China, Vietnam, and like a few other countries. It's like an ethnic group that lives in Asia. Do you make a lot on YouTube? I'm good. I ain't worried. Enough to be happy, man. I'm not gonna complain. You could always want more in life. Hmong, yeah. Yupper instead of yup. Yupper instead of yupper. Yeah, laugh out loud. Yupper. Youper. I don't say youper. I say yupper. Youper yuppers. There's a bunch of youper. That youper yupper down there. That's what's wrong with him. But yeah, man, we're finally in downtown Fort Myers. That was quite the walk, man. That was definitely quite the walk right there. Eastern and Western South Florida, totally different. Yeah, East Florida and South Florida. Yeah, Southwest Florida is different. Southwest Florida is very different than Southeast Florida. They're very different places. They're similar in a lot of ways, but they're also different. Yeah, similar and different in many different respects. Do you make more than $50,000? Okay, I spend more than $50,000. How about that? Just traveling, we spend more than $50,000. So I don't know with write-offs how you would look at it. But guys, stop asking me about how much money I make. That's a rude thing to ask. Can you guys be more decent than that? That's like the most disrespectful thing you can ask somebody, how much money they make. I make more money than a manager at Walmart. And I spend more than $50,000 a year traveling, okay? That's all you need to know. Some questions are just best left not asked, man. Not a good question. Do you own a boat or a jet ski? Not at this moment. Okay, at this moment, I don't. I've considered getting a boat, but I live in Lehigh. It's so far from the water that it's better almost to rent a boat when we want to use it than to own the boat year round. So I'm thinking, oh, you're good, man. Hey, no offense, you're good, man. It's just, it's not a pretty question to ask. That's all. But you're good. I'm not mad at you. It's I hit that sidewalk right there. It's just not the best question to ask. That's all. Yeah, but we if you were just to over the top calculate, My YouTube career, it's my full-time job, and I make more than a manager at Walmart. And that's about as much as I can put out there because when you start putting numbers on things, it's hard for people to understand. Yeah, I am. Yeah, they say hi to us, alright. Me and the ice cream. Yeah, we're live. But let's keep it moving, y'all. But no, I understand people are curious. Like I actually had somebody email me last night how much money I make. What you don't understand is how much I invest into YouTube might be a better question. Because if I gave you, oh, I make this much money a year, you really wouldn't understand that if you're on the road 15 days of the month, you're spending on gas, you're spending, it's an investment. It's like anything else. And not everybody understands how YouTube works. Not everybody understands how much you got to invest into it. Not everybody understands all the things that can go wrong. And most YouTubers, when they hit 100,000 subscribers, you start dealing with lawyers, lawsuits, all types of crap starts to happen. We've already got a little taste of it, not a big taste of it. So, yeah, it's just you got to have different ways of making money and different ways to move, and it's just not a pretty question. I feel like because I'm young and I don't even have a high school diploma, I think some people are perplexed how I'm able to do it, but you have to understand that sometimes when you get to when you're making $1,000 or whatever, you can say it, but you get to a point where you're like, okay, it's no longer really the best conversation. You know, like you get to a point where that's not really at a certain level, you start to not answer that question. You know what I mean? And I think we're getting to the point where that question isn't really relevant. Just enjoy the content, enjoy the videos, and definitely, like for example, I haven't gone to California yet. Why haven't I gone to California yet? Because I haven't been able to budget for it. You know what I mean? So it's not like there's this endless supply of money. Like, dude, we live in an efficiency in Lehigh. You know what I mean? You think I don't want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house like everybody else? I want it. And I could probably afford it. But if I buy that house or rent that house, then I'm not going to be able to bring you guys the content that I want because the money's going to go towards my housing. So you have to sacrifice somewhere. Something you have to sacrifice because, you know, the money doesn't grow on trees. You got to get out there and get it every single day, you know? Este tipo con esta guitarra ahora, Cere. Bro, que es una falta de respeto esa guitarra haciendo bulla, man. Money don't grow on trees. You got to get out there and get it every single day, man. You know what I mean? Life ain't that easy. You know what I mean? Life is not that easy. You got to get out there and get it. So it doesn't grow on trees. You know what I mean? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what I'm talking about, bro. And you can buy me a house. I'm holding on to that. That's the new baller hooking others up. Exactly, for sure. You know, if I were to go right now and lease a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, I could definitely do that. But if I did that, then we would have to not be able to travel as much. So you can't have everything. I've chosen to travel and grow my YouTube channel. What does that mean? I live in an efficiency in Lehigh. Oh, come on now, man. Roll Tide. Tigers, go Tiger. War Eagle. War Eagle. Coming out here with that Alabama. You in my hood, dog. Coming out here with that Alabama. Come on, man. You know better than that. If I catch somebody wearing Alabama out here, it's going to be on site, bro. Unbelievable. Alabama, man. Got that Bama right there. Nice downtown. Oh, Fort Myers is incredible, man. I don't have too many complaints on Fort Myers. It's all right. Restaurant. We usually don't come out here this early. We're usually out here way later in the day. It is still pretty early. The smell of the food is incredible. It smells incredible. The food smells so good. Oh, it looks good too. Looks like some good pizza. Ford's Garage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get see you want to increase your net worth, you must live below. Exactly. You know, and we're thinking you know, that's a good conversation because we're thinking about either we're going to sell the lot or we're going to sell the truck, but something's got to go because we're really thinking that, you know, growing our net worth is much more important to us than, you know, for us, growing our net worth right now is more important than growing our net worth is more important than anything. So I've thought about the lot. And I'm like, well, it's nice to have this piece of land, but it's not really making me any money, and I feel like I could use the money. So either the truck's got to go or the land's got to go. I think the truck makes more sense. No tengo dinero ni nada que dar, lo único que tengo es amor para dar. Si así tú me quieres, te puedo querer, pero si no quieres, ¿qué vamos a hacer? No tengo dinero ni nada que dar, lo único que tengo es amor para dar. No me pidas dinero y que vas a cantar, porque te voy a pagar. No way. Growing net worth, living house poor. Exactly. You get the idea. So that's what me and Kate are trying to do right now. We ain't worried about housing right now. If we got an efficiency that's affordable, then we're good. We got a place to sleep at night, you know? If you want to settle in and just buy a house and that's it, because you don't have any other plans, that's cool. But we're trying to do something different. And it's scary, you know? Like, I think about a lot, like how much I would want to have a house right now or all that, but that boy said he fluent with it. Hot chicks. No, I wouldn't be looking at nothing like that. I got Catherine at home. I wouldn't even look at something like that. I say I wouldn't even look at something like that. Got me Katie at home down there. I wouldn't even look at something like that. Yard and J's, man.
Want to buy another pair?
I'm good, man. Appreciate it.
Right.
I'm good. I'm doing a live, so I gotta keep it moving. But appreciate you, man. Yeah.
You got to do the thing.
You gotta make a living, bro. Yeah, man. Do you know, for a Canadian dollar, do you know where I am? Okay, I'll find you, Katie. I have an idea where you're at. I'll find you. I'll find you, Katie. I'll find you. I love Fort Myers, though. You should contribute to an IRA. No, I don't believe in IRAs. Katie had an IRA that she inherited, and it made us like $1,600 from the time she inherited it to the time we cashed it out. It made us $1,600, right? So Katie had an IRA. She inherits this IRA, but you know you can't just sell that on the spot. It takes I think it took like 3 to 6 months to sell a Roth IRA. And in that time, between the time she got it and the time she sold it, it made her like $1,600 or $2,000. I can't remember. Like, it made her a decent amount of money in the process. But we sold it, and I don't have any regrets. No, I don't believe in IRAs and Roths and 401ks. I'm too young for that. I'm thinking I got to move my money in my own hand. I can't leave it up to an investing company. I can't leave it up to a bank. I don't believe in that system because I wasn't really... That's more of an American system of economy, and I'm a first-generation American. So I don't believe in giving my money to a bank. I believe in having my money in my hand where I can see it. So I don't believe in all that, you know. And like I said, Katie inherited an IRA, and it made us money while we were waiting to sell it. In 3 months, it made you... Do you remember how much it made, Katie? How much did your IRA make you in the 3-month period? It made a lot. Like, they literally sent us another check just for the money it made while they were holding it. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm not saying it's not right for somebody else. Maybe for somebody else, that's the way you want to go about your situation, you know? Maybe for you, the Roth IRA is the way to go. But for me, I'm not giving a bank my money. My money has to be in my hand where I can see it. Minute of fame right there. All right. Nobody does cash anymore. I don't care if nobody does it. I'm a first generation. You know? I am a first generation. I don't care. I'm not giving my money to a bank. I'm taking the money from the bank. It's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take money from a bank, not give it to them. You know? So yeah, I mean, for some people that might be the way to go. I'm not going to criticize you. If you believe in that, that's how you believe, then congratulations. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not doing it though. I'm not moving like that. The next generation times are changing fast. Exactly. Like, I think today, inflation is so high that you have to be constantly liquid, being ready to make moves. But it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't care. I no longer care about my economy. I just care about being happy. I'm not thinking 5 steps ahead anymore. Like, of course, you gotta make moves, and you gotta make moves, and you gotta know you gotta have some type of idea what you're doing. But it's not the main focus of my life. The main focus of my life is just enjoying every single day, and that's it. I'm not gonna think 5 steps ahead or even now, like my empty lot. I know it's a good long-term investment. But for the meantime, right now, I'd sell it just to go travel. If I think it would pay back, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. So at the same time, you also have to keep in mind that if you're always playing it IRA, you're always playing it safe, then you're always, now they got it where inflation's bigger than anything you're going to make on interest. So what's the point of giving it to a bank so they can keep it's like right now times are difficult. Times are beyond difficult. You really got to know how to move these days, man. Like, I'm not even I sit down for a minute, y'all. That wall killed me. It killed me, y'all. Credit cards, I don't know. I'm not too America keeps you're like a slave in America. It doesn't matter what you do, you're a slave. And you can't have anything. The moment you have money, you want an investment. The moment you got a house, you want to rent it out to somebody else. You can't have anything in America, man. If you got money, you got to invest it. If you got a house, you got to rent it. If you got anything you get, you immediately have to give it to somebody else. I'm just gonna enjoy what I have and live my life, and it is what it is. You know? I'm not gonna worry too much about all the uncertainties of life. Having bread and substance, you should be happy. That's all I care about. I'm not too worried about tomorrow. Do you have a fishing channel? I do have a fishing channel. It's called Jose Likes Fishing. I haven't uploaded anything in about 10 months to that channel because it's just the math of that channel isn't as good as the math of this channel. I like the fishing channel, but it's not mathematically feasible. This channel grows faster and makes more money. So, no, it's just me and Katie. We just live life. We're not. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore because it's like we were for like 4 to 5 years. We could not grow our net worth. We were just stagnant. And I was like, dude, we were living like animals. I'm like, this is not no way to live. I think a lot of people are just giving up on all that right now. A lot of people are just giving up on it. Not because they're not trying or they don't want to try, but because they realize that no matter, it's like, even if you win the rat race, you're still a rat. You know what I mean? Anybody else feel that way? I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just living my life. Living in Alabama changed the way I think about a lot of things. Living in Alabama changed my mind about so many things. Like, living in Alabama really, really got me thinking differently. You know? Yo. What's up? Got a whole crowd over there. Huge crowd over there, kids. Yeah, living in Alabama changed the way I look at a lot of stuff, man. Like, it really, just a bunch of kids. Living in Alabama changed the way I look at a lot of stuff. Like, I realized that having a house paid off doesn't mean anything. If you're not happy, if you're not around the people you love, I think moving to Alabama taught me a lot about life that will make me a better person in the future. Because sometimes we get so carried away with monetary I don't know how to put it. I think the feed froze, guys. Give me a second. I'm not gonna leave. Don't leave me. Just give me a minute. There we go, guys. There we go. All right, guys. So I'm back. The live stream had froze for a second there.
I'm the worst one. Hey, at least I didn't go back to drugs. So I've been clean for 3 years.
The house is real out here, yo. The house is real. You better plan you'll get older. Yeah, I mean, we got a plan. We have a plan. But, you know, at some point, you got to stop worrying and start living. You know what I mean? You get to the point where you got to stop worrying and start living. You know? Nothing is free. No, you got to work for it. You know? You got to work for it. And I think, like, I've done a lot of things in these let's say this last year. I've done some incredibly crazy things monetarily to where now I think after you do so many things, you'll eventually come to the point where you're like, okay, I bought the cars I wanted. I saw the cities that I wanted to see. I did everything that I wanted to do with my life. So now I'm in a position where there's nothing that I really want. Like, I think it's good to get stuff out of the way. Like, I feel like we've got stuff out of the way. Like, we've traveled, we've explored, we've bought new cars, or the cars we wanted to have. We've done everything we've wanted. And once you get that out of the way, then you can focus on, like, other stuff, you know? Once you get that stuff out of the way, like the stuff you've always wanted to do, out of the way, then you can better focus on, okay, now I've done everything. Like, cars don't mean anything to me. I've spent over $120,000 in cars, buy, sell, trade, blah, blah, blah. Now cars don't mean anything to me. I had a house in Alabama. I wanted a house with a creek out back and up on a mountain. I had it. Okay, so now the things that I want, ooh, nice. The things that I want are out of the way. You get what I'm saying? Like, now there's nothing that I want. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything that I want, I've done it. I've driven the cars I've wanted. I've visited the place I wanted. I own the house that I wanted because I did want a house on a mountain. I wanted to live on a mountain. I did that. So now I can focus on me and what I need to do because I got it all out of the way. That's like when somebody comes from nothing and they get a little bit of money, they really do need to splurge a little bit. Okay? You have to splurge because if you don't splurge, you're never going to be happy. You're not. I know it sounds crazy, but at some point you have to splurge. And not only do you have to splurge, you have to splurge so much that you run through all your money. And then you're like, what the crap did I just do? And then you can say, okay, now let's regroup. Let's be focused. What do I want to do? And that's where I'm at right now. Look, I'm not preaching this to you as a lot of YouTubers, they preach that there's some economical success because, no, I'm not doing that crap, bro. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm some economical success story. That's not what I'm trying to tell you because I'm not. I'm a failure. You know? Every YouTuber that goes on here, oh, I invest in my 401k and my Roth IRA, and oh, I've made good returns on my investments and blah. That's not who I am, bro. That's not me. I'm gonna keep it real. I splurged like an idiot. I bought the cars I wanted. I saw the place I wanted. Now, after I've done everything that I've ever wanted to do, now I'm still young. What do I need to do? Okay. In the future, we need a place to live. You know, in the future, we got to think about that. So now we're fixing our credit. Now we know we got to start saving money. I just talked to Katie. We just talked a little bit today. I said, hey, Katie, we got to start saving money. I don't want to be broke at the end of the month. Just had this conversation today. I said, Katie, I don't want to be broke at the end of the month. I'm tired of being broke at the end of the month. I want us to start focusing on having a good savings, you know? And like that, step by step, it's a very long process, you know? A lot of people right now are just stuck living paycheck to paycheck. They're not even, the notion of even starting to think about what they're gonna do isn't even a thing. Like that that's just, for too many people my age, we're just kind of like a gerbil on a treadmill or something. We're not really getting anywhere. And inflation is so much that it's disappointing. And then you have all these quick get rich quick schemes. The amount of get rich quick schemes out there is incredible. From Bitcoin, from Bitcoin to, I don't know. There's a lot of garbage out there. There is too much garbage out there. But I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. You guys have seen that in the last little bit of time here, I've done some ridiculous things. But I feel that getting those cars and doing all that travel and doing all these things has helped me realize that now those things, they're not in the back of my mind. There's no doubt about what I want to do now. Like I've kind of, one day you could be like me, man. You can get a pot belly like that, man. One day, if you just stop jogging, you can get in this shape right here, man. You can get into this shape right here, man. You can obtain this shape right here. This is something you can have. Fort Myers. Here we go. The water. Oh, gosh. Man, I'm tired. So what's up, y'all? Jump in, Jose. I feel like jumping in. I feel like taking these shoes off and this shirt off and going for a swim. Yeah, there's homeless people that live at the end of the sidewalk over there. At the end of that sidewalk, way over there, some homeless people. Here we go. Not bad at all. Cindy Addy, then, what are you trying to do? You guys trying to fight in my live stream? Bitcoin get broke. If we meet up, Mike, what are you guys arguing about? Yeah, we're definitely looking to saving money in the future. Saving money is definitely in the future. Saving money is definitely in the future. But it's going to mean less travel. And I don't know if you guys are going to like that. What do you guys want for us? Save money or travel more? Because I'm actually sick of traveling. I know you guys are going to be like, what do you mean? You're like, there's still places I haven't seen. Now, for me, I've burnt out traveling on the whole East Coast of the United States. I would have to move to California and start driving the other way at this point for it to be meaningful. Because I've really like, traveling doesn't even like entice me anymore. Like, it's just, I feel like I've already seen so much. Move to Texas. I'm not even enchanted by the idea of traveling anymore. But I love Florida, guys. And when you guys remember when I left Florida, any OGs that were watching my YouTube channel before I moved to Florida, before I left Florida, anybody watching this channel right now that has been watching our channel since before we moved to Alabama, yeah, I would need a completely different adventure at this point because I've seen everything there is to see out here at this point. What are you guys arguing about? The French Riviera and the pyramids? Eventually, yeah, if our YouTube channel keeps growing, for sure, man. I was watching before you moved to the Bama. Skybawn. Thanks, man. Skybawn. Yep. Okay. Live stream more from Naples? Possibly. No. I've done it. It's squashed. Visit Puerto Rico. See, that's what I'm talking about. Fly to Puerto Rico. Fly to California. Fly to Alaska. That right there is going to be what traveling, I think, is going to mean for me in the future because I'm done with these road trips. Like, I was the other day in Baton Rouge. Go on an airport tour in the Everglades City. That sounds cool. With my GoPro. Visit Brazil. You'll never want to come back to America. Brazil. Ah, tá bom, não falo português. Eu preciso muitas brasileiras gostosas agora. DJ, fala, pô. Eu preciso muitas brasileiras. You trying to get robbed or killed in the favelas, Jose? I know, for real, man. Ah, eu não tenho dinheiro. Ah, que coisa. Não, eu não tenho dinheiro. As favelas do Brasil, a gente marginal. A gente do favela, tá bom. Does it flood around? Oh, yeah, it floods a lot here, Mr. Davis. Florida is a flooding place. Are you kidding me? It rains a lot. Lots of flooding. You gotta look at a flood map. Yeah, flooding is part of life in Florida. For the most part. Let's get out of here. Flooding is like literally part of life in Florida. It really is. It's just, oh, there's Katie right there. What's up, baby? What's up? You wanted me to leave? You want to leave already?
No. I just thought you've been walking a long time. You might want some air conditioning.
Yeah. Want to ride? Open up. Want to ride a little bit or something?
Sure. Do you want to drive or do you want me to?
You drive. I'm dead. Clean off the windshield.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so it is so hot out there. Yeah, Bonita Springs floods really bad around the Imperial River. Let me put my seatbelt on. I'm gonna go for a little ride. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm definitely tired, baby. That was a walk, huh?
Yeah.
That was definitely a walk right there.
Uh-huh.
You feeling any better?
No.
You wanna go home?
I'm not as tired, but I'm still having all that stuff going on.
All right.
Why is this on?
What do you want to do? Go to the hood, dog?
Sure.
I love it here in Fort Myers. I like it.
Uh-huh. I like the vibes.
Role play at every Renaissance festival in the USA. No, I'm good. I'm really good, y'all. I'm all right. It's all good here. They love you, Katie. Katie should walk. She'll feel better.
That's not the problem.
Yeah. Oh, this park over here is really nice. It's just finally starting to get nice.
Walking is not good for what I have.
Yeah. Look at the beautiful Fort Myers down there. Not bad, y'all.
What was that?
Beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I like you.
So I have a toothache.
Why you always trying to spend my money?
I don't know.
I saw your face in a crowded place, and I know you were gonna spend my money.
Yeah. If I get it out, I'm not getting it out in Florida.
Dude, it is so hot. Wow. Dude, it is so hot, unbearably hot, miserable. I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
This is like the longest night in the history of life.
It sure is. Take a left here.
Left?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do because I hate everything about you.
What do I... Yeah, I know that song.
I hate everything. Take a right. 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 Take a right.
You
Take a
can't.
right. Take a right. Take a right, women.
Do not
Take a
answer.
right. Take a right, women.
No.
Take a right, women. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? Love you. I hate.
You want me to take the right
Yeah,
here?
take a right here. All right, 4 miles. I was driving through 4 miles. 4 miles. 4 miles. I was driving through 4 Mile. 4 Mile, 4 Mile. I was driving through 4 Mile. She take my money when I'm in need. She take my money when I'm in need. Oh yeah. Now I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Now I ain't saying Katie is a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she's a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she's a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Yeah, Katie, she take my money when I'm in need. She take my money even when I'm not in need. She just takes my money in general.
Yeah.
She takes my money, leaves me in poverty. She takes my money as her favorite hobby.
I went to the grocery store.
Gotta love where you from. You can't never forget stomping grounds. That's right. You went to the store?
Yesterday.
Yes, you spent my money at the store too.
Yeah.
What did I tell you about spending my money?
Do it often?
No, that is not what I've told you about my money. There's a Rosa Parks here.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know.
She takes my money when
There's a
I'm
Rosa Parks
in need.
neighborhood.
Is there really? She takes my money when I'm in need. She takes my money. The architecture is lit in downtown. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, there's some great architecture here in Fort Myers. Yeah, I would say Orlando has a lot of country areas around it though. Why live in Florida if you can't be walking distance from the beach? You think you can afford that? The average person can't afford that. Yeah. What do you think? We're all billionaires here, buddy? There's a Rosa Park virtually in every city.
And have California budget.
Everybody in Orlando is very... Anything above Orlando's... Yeah, Orlando's country all through. What are you talking about? Yeah. She takes my money when I'm in need. And Central also has Tampa, right? Yeah, Tampa... I don't know. Tampa's weird. Be careful. Heat exhaustion. I'm almost passed out in Charleston. 80% humidity. Oh, imagine here. This time of year, it's 100% before the sun comes out. 100% humidity before the sun even comes out. And you can clearly smell. I was about to say, you can see why Fort Myers is called the City of Palms. And you can smell why it's called the City of Leaves. Talk about architecture. You just see some of these buildings all through here. Look at these buildings. Look at these buildings right here. If you want architecture, check out this part of Fort Myers right here. Beautiful buildings all through here. She takes my money when I'm in need. Even when I'm not in need, she's always taking my money. You can see why it's called the City of Palms, and you can smell why it's called the City of Leaves. In Florida, you are always about an hour from the beach either way. I know, that's not a big deal. You don't have to buy, you can rent like most. Exactly. How can you be so that you bring a side of me that I don't know? She takes my money all the time to go to Publix and on the grind.
I prefer not to go to Publix if I
Katie
can.
goes to Publix. She loves to spend my money.
I've been liking Walmart more.
At Walmart, man. I've been liking the dollar store more. That's more of my budget right there.
I have been enjoying that more lately. I found 2 rugs, and I got them for $5 in total.
You spent my money?
Last week.
You spent my money?
You knew about it, and you've been stepping on it.
So you still spent my money?
You like them.
I don't care. You spent my money.
Did you not like
You still spent my money. I'm not asking you if I liked it. I'm asking you not to spend my money.
Did you like it?
I don't care. You spent my money when I'm in need.
What the heck is going on here?
But she will never go over the speed limit. Okay. Anybody ever pay a lawyer to do something and then your lawyer messes up and then you end up paying more than you originally thought you were going to have to pay? I think my lawyer is friends with the cop that gave me the ticket at this point. I think the lawyer I hired is friends with the cops that gave me the ticket. Does Publix have good food? Oh yeah, they're the best.
I like Publix stuff.
Publix is good, man. Yeah, Publix is good stuff. If ever it snowed in Florida, oh yeah, they get snow all the time. North Florida gets snow all the time. In the 70s, it snowed in South Florida. In the 70s, it snowed all the way. Hey, he got a hummer, man. And who, man? Welcome to the hood.
I would love to see it snow down here and like watch people not know what to do, even though they're from up north.
Jacksonville record low was 7 degrees. Yeah, it gets snowy in Florida. The Panhandle gets snow just about every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, at nighttime. Most people that live there don't even get to see it because it's late at night. But they get snow in the Panhandle all the time. In fact, when I lived in Alabama, sometimes it would snow in Florida, and it wouldn't snow in Alabama. Like it would rain in Alabama, and it would snow in Florida. Very weird. For real, for real, for real, for real. She takes my money when I'm in need. No lie, watching a Florida snow for the first time in TikTok is worthy. Yeah, it does snow here. It can snow at times. Maybe north of Brooksville. Take a drive to Lehigh Acres for old time's sake. I will try to. Probably not today. Probably not today, though. That walk just about killed me, man. Fort Myers Technical College. Red Bones, I got the liquor store. The liquor store. The liquor store. They got the liquor store. Bow wow. Get that liquor store in Fort Myers. They got the liquor store in Fort Myers. Gotta love the corner stores. What's the Red Bones? Red Bones barbecue. Da 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 da. Alabama snow every 10 years? No, I saw snow when I lived in Alabama. I saw snow when I lived in Montgomery. It snowed twice 3 times it snowed when I lived in Montgomery 1 year. Now it snows really late at night. Like you have to be up at 2 or 3 in the morning, but it will snow. I saw snow twice in Alabama in Montgomery. And then I saw snow in Huntsville. And then I saw snow in one night it snowed, but I missed it. So when I woke up the next day, like there was snow in the car. It does snow in Alabama. Not southern Alabama. If you're in Dauphin, you're not going to see snow. But if you're north of Montgomery, every single year you're going to get snow. Guaranteed. North of Montgomery, you're going to see snow every single year. Not a lot. It's not going to accumulate. Yeah, your lawyer and the cop are having Thanksgiving together. Yeah, and I'm paying for the turkey. Oh, man. Unbelievable, man. I think the cop and the lawyer that I hired know each other or something, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you go to Sanibel Beach? Not really. I don't really like Sanibel.
I like Annabelle.
I don't. Katie likes it more.
Altiva.
She takes my money when I'm
That's
in
fine. I
need.
just go with my mom.
She takes my money
Yeah.
when I'm in need. What do you want to do? Route to Lehigh?
I don't know.
See if we can find some food trucks in Lehigh.
If I'm gonna get a food truck, I want a food truck here.
This one here?
Yeah, I like.
They're not all that great. Their drinks
I
are
like
good.
them. The food is good too.
You want to grab a watermelon?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing like changing lanes at the last minute. You're move up a little bit. You're blocking.
I can't know what.
Oh, you're blocking people on. She takes my money when I'm in need. Oh yeah.
No one's blocked.
Now I ain't saying she's a white woman.
Is that squatted?
It is squatted. I noticed. I was like, yep. Got that quat down there. She takes my. What's back down that way? There's so many cars leaving out of that neighborhood.
Just the neighborhood.
You think Walgreens will have my medicine? Katie, go, women.
Yeah.
Go, women.
I'm going.
Go, women.
I have gone.
Go, women.
I have gone.
There must be a lot going on back in that neighborhood because there's like always cars coming out by the dozens. She takes my money when I'm in need. Just park over here by the store.
Oh, what's my friend?
Takes my money when I'm in need. Just a watermelon, we'll share it. Watermelon, we'll share it. I think I got money on me.
I got a burrito.
Give me a $5 bill out of the wallet. I hear reggaeton playing loudly. If they're playing music, I won't be able to. Is there a $5 bill in there?
Get a burrito.
No burrito. You really want a burrito?
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing reggaeton loudly. We're going to copyright strike. I think we're going to get a copyright strike with music playing loudly. Hey, un burrito de pollo. Dame uno de sandía. Ajá, eso es todo. Gracias. Eso es todo, gracias. Ok, gracias. All right. They don't have burritos here, Katie.
Really?
No, they don't.
Okay, no
I'll
problem.
share that. Yeah, reggaeton everywhere here in Fort Myers. Everywhere.
You only have tacos.
Keep them moving. Back to our area. Be careful pulling out. There's a lot of cars. Back to towards the house. Hood store. Yeah, we're in the hood. This is the hood out here. Everybody's playing reggaeton and definitely the hood out here. Be careful you don't hit none of these people's cars. They'll kill you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I had a fire ant bite me in the neck. You ever have that? Horrendous. Yeah, it's definitely the hood. Lots of reggaeton out here. Yeah, it's reggaeton left and right. It's the hood. People listen to reggaeton in the hood. You're going to get hit by somebody, man. Yeah, it's the hood out here. It's definitely the hood. Hood for sure. Yeah, it's definitely the hood out here. I love this place. They got the best watermelon water ever, bro. Just roll through here. And they got reggaeton on the other side, too. Ow, like something bit my neck, bro. Today, what day is today? Tuesday? Don't the jacked up trucks hang out? Wednesday. Don't the jacked up trucks hang out tonight?
No.
No? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday. Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, the biker guy in the hood. Is it today or tomorrow? I think it's tonight when they hang out in the hood. No? There's a night where it's all jacked up trucks.
Yeah. No, it's like Tuesday night or something.
Be nice if you left this place. Get out. Get out.
I will.
Be nice if you decided to leave.
I will. I'm going now.
Poor dude, you can't make up your mind, bro. Poor Guatemalans, bro. It's bad enough they can't get a driver's license and then you run into them. Guatemalans already have it hard enough, and here's Katie trying to run him over. That's wrong. You should just know better than that. Pobre gente de Guatemala. Katie pasándole por arriba a los Guatemala con falta de respeto. ¿Qué es eso, man? Why does this taste like weed? The watermelon tastes like weed.
The watermelon, when
Tastes
it's
like
at
weed.
its sweetest,
Tastes like
tastes
weed.
like donuts.
Where do you get that from?
Flavor. I eat enough watermelon to know.
It tastes like weed. I think they put some weed leaves in the watermelon. This dude's always here. I guess he lives here. Not bad. Infused. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Though. It tastes like weed.
McDonald's is excited.
Why?
Oh, because people think it's a recession, so they're trying to save money, so they go to McDonald's.
I'd rather starve than go to McDonald's. I'll tell you that
Right.
much. I would rather starve than go to McDonald's.
I just saw a meal deal for a spicy chicken sandwich and fries for
I swear, dude, this is like, it tastes weird.
$3.39.
They want us to go to Lehigh. I'm not kidding. It do be tasting weird, bro.
No, that's what happens. It tastes like a donut or something.
It tastes like septic water.
No, it tastes like donut.
It's got a weird taste to it. I don't like it.
It tastes like watermelon.
I think those watermelons were like grown in Lehigh in somebody's septic.
No.
There's something strange about that watermelon.
No, it's just
I'm
that
telling you, there's some. It's like weed. It was like there's something strange about that watermelon. I'm telling you, bro. I know a strange watermelon when I see one.
It tastes like the ones I get from Publix.
It tastes like our septic tank.
No.
They want us to go to Lehigh, Katie. Do you want me to?
If you want to drive it, sure.
You want to go home and me and Dad go to Lehigh together? What do you want to do?
Oh,
They put some Guatemalan flavor in it. Yeah, there's definitely some Guatemalan flavor in that
it's
thing.
good.
I wouldn't say that. That's not the way I
If
would
I
describe
like it and I think it's good, then it's good.
Syrup. They put it in syrup cups. Yeah, gangster hood stuff. You get your watermelon in some syrup cups. Dude, my stomach's already growling. There's something wickedly bad inside that watermelon juice.
No, it's fine.
I'm telling you.
It tastes like watermelon.
They want us to go to Lehigh. I searched signal in Lehigh.
No.
Go chameleon hunting in Lehigh. That would be really cool. We need to have. Is our flash drive charged? Is our flashlight charged up? Throw in a Cuban coffee shot and Jose will be floating. Yeah, I think I had coffee earlier actually. I ate at a Cuban restaurant. Very expensive. Oh, we're over budget for a day by far. We're like totally over budget. That Cuban food was way too expensive. They wanted to go. They want us to go to Lehigh.
I'm gonna, yep.
You want to go home?
Yeah.
So I would go to Lehigh.
Yeah. You can go with Dad.
I don't think there's no signal out there, is there? To live stream? I don't think so. I don't think there's no signal to
On the
live
east
stream.
side.
Yeah, I don't think there's no signal out there to live stream.
Out by Joel and Greenbrier, there's no
Yeah.
signal.
Is it really? Yeah, I noticed that somewhat. Peace out. Seth is out. Hey, thank you so much for checking in, Seth. It was great to have you guys on this channel. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Yeah, Katie's always a quitter.
I ended up being part of this live stream.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Katie's a
I
quitter.
got stuff all over my shirt while I was eating.
Katie's a quitter.
I'm like the messiest eater ever.
Oh, yeah, I'd
and
be proud of
it
that.
irritates Jose.
Oh, yeah. You want me to be proud of that? Yeah, she's a messy eater. I'm really proud of her. You want me to be proud of that? And she wants me to be proud that she's a messy eater?
No.
Like, why aren't you proud of my messy eating, Jose? What type of crap is that, bro?
No, I am a messy eater though. I want to get some orange off.
Any parrots in the palm trees in Miami? A lot.
But
And in downtown Naples, too. But Fort Myers, no. Downtown Naples, yes. Downtown Miami, yes. But Naples, not so much. They want to see Lehigh. But Katie doesn't want to drive. She's too lazy. American people are so lazy. Look at this lazy American. She doesn't want to drive. I've walked for 5 miles today.
I want to go home.
What was that? Sounded like a gunshot.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Stupid. You hear a gunshot and then you stay like an idiot? That was a car backfiring. It wasn't a gunshot. It was a car backfiring. That's como basura. You hear a gunshot and then you stay there like an idiot waiting for somebody to come get you? Go, women, go! It's a car backfiring, though. You're good. I'm almost positive it was a car backfiring.
The thing that backfire.
Huh?
The thing that backfire.
Yeah, they backfire because they go really fast underneath the bridge to hear their exhaust. Katie is the smarter one. No walking. Katie's like, nope, I ain't walking. No walking for Katie. Yeah. Katie doesn't want to go. She don't want to go, no, Lehigh. You guys want to see Lehigh. Katie don't want to do it. Yeah, these Americans are very lazy people. They don't want to work. They don't even want to drive. Look at her. She's tired just from sitting there. Yeah, these Americans are lazy as crap, man. All that time she's spent in Alabama. Wow, you look angry. What are you angry about, baby? Is something angering you? You look very angry. Is something wrong, baby? What's making you mad, baby? You look mad. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong, baby? You mad at me? I didn't think so. Are people moving to Lehigh? Not anymore. Not really. Not anymore. Maybe back in the day, yeah, but these days, nah. Not anymore. She's okay. No, I don't think people are moving to Lehigh anymore. I really don't. I don't think people are moving to Lehigh anymore. They're building houses still, but I don't think they're even selling them. No, it's coming to a crawl. It's definitely not moving like that anymore. You're about to get backhanded.
The real estate market is designed so that it has peaks and flows of buying. You have a buyer's market, you have a seller's market, and you have a neutral market.
You're a neutral market. You're never going anywhere. Like right now, you don't want to go Lehigh.
You just have to let it
sleep, rest.
Eventually, it'll come around.
I don't think so. I think you're just gonna sit there forever, not want to ever do anything.
Jose.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a conversation later.
About what?
Life.
What's wrong, baby? You look angry. Is something wrong? Women are so hard to understand. They get angry sometimes, and you're like, why is she angry at me? I haven't done anything. Women are hard to understand, I'll tell you, man. Like, why are you angry? Come on, we want to go to Lehigh. I 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 want to go to Lehigh. Katie doesn't want to go to Lehigh. Okay, y'all, she wins. Anyways. No Lehigh, guys. Just watermelon water. I do think it's got a weird taste.
No.
It's got a weird taste.
Watermelon.
It's got a weird taste, man.
No, I eat lots of watermelon. This is what it tastes like.
It's off. I'm telling you, that watermelon is off.
No, that's what it tastes like.
It's off. I think it's off.
It's a sweet watermelon. It's one of the super
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that watermelon, you're gonna get the wickedest diarrhea I ever watched. Remember I told you.
No.
Remember I told you, watch, we're gonna get really sick from it. It ain't right, bro. I know it's not right, man.
You're not right.
What do you mean I'm not right? I'm 100% there.
There's a lot of natural sugar in it. That's what it is. It's at the peak of sweetness.
It's at the peak of somebody's septic tank when they planted the watermelon.
They don't do that.
Yeah, dude, that's some septic tank watermelon, bro. They were growing them watermelons in somebody's septic tank.
You're wrong.
I'm telling you. Watch. You're gonna get like the wickedest diarrhea tonight.
No.
Remember, I warned you.
Fine, more for me.
I don't know. I find it weird today. Most underrated place you've ever been, Katie?
Underrated. Arkansas.
You think so?
Like, look at the stuff we saw. It was beautiful mountains and stuff like that. People don't really talk about that, but it is gorgeous.
You know, Arkansas is like Alabama.
Yeah, I know.
The place is pretty, but it's not the place isn't the problem.
Like for driving through.
Underrated places.
Underrated beauty is what I'm saying.
Corpus Christi, but there's no jobs there. And I've talked to people that live there and say it's nothing but human trafficking and like there's no real source of income there. That's like real. You know, it's all crime related.
Yeah.
MBA. What's the MBA? It's like a
MBA.
Metro.
MBA, like the degree.
Look at the car right on the left of you, Katie. It says MBA.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, no, it's definitely not a degree. El Paso, Texas. I don't know. Underrated places.
Thought somebody said it in the comments. That's like a type of degree.
Did I call you an idiot?
Yes.
When?
Just now.
I would never do that. Somebody said I called you an idiot. Did I do that?
You did.
No, I would never do that.
You do it subconsciously.
Subconsciously, I would never do that. That's horrible. I wouldn't do something like that.
I've learned to tune it out and don't care.
I didn't call you an idiot.
That
Did
sounds really bad.
Did I really do that?
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did that. I'm back, y'all. I had to go milk a cow with my bear.
Okay.
I don't think he's lying. For his cereal, no. I don't think I did that. Maybe you imagined that I did it. I think this girl imagined that I called you an idiot. I don't remember doing it. So you're not going to Lehigh?
Maybe I am.
No, we're married. 13 years together. 13 years married. It's been the happiest 13 years of her life.
It has.
Happiest 13 years of her life.
Happiest, but the saddest in some moments. Not the marriage, but life.
I like the way you put that. The happiest but saddest having to deal with this idiot. She's like, having to
I
deal with...
lost my dad, my sister, and my grandparents.
It's been hard. Life's not easy. But they're talking about our marriage, not your life here.
Oh, our marriage is happy.
I love how you put that. Oh, it's been hard dealing with this idiot. How's your marriage been? Oh, I've had to deal with this idiot for 14 years. That ain't right. Well, how's your marriage been? I've had to be married to this idiot for 14 years. He won't shut up. That ain't right. Alright, guys, so we're almost back to the house.
Oh, we're not going to the house.
Where we're going?
Gunnery.
I'm not going to Lehigh. I'm tired. I want to go home.
You complained that I wasn't going to Lehigh. You better sit up and shut up and go to Lehigh.
Why would you go to Lehigh through here, though?
Gunnery.
I don't want to go to Lehigh for what?
They won't see Lehigh. I show them Lehigh.
You guys really want to see Lehigh at night? I just want to go home. Married for this... I can't believe you say that about me. That's how you would describe our marriage?
Our marriage is a lovely
No,
partnership.
that's not what you said. You said, I've been married to this idiot for 14 years. That's
I did not say
That's
that.
how she described our marriage. She described...
That's how you described
No, that's
it.
how you described it. You said, you were like, oh, I've been married to this idiot for 14 years.
I didn't say idiot.
Oh, I heard, yeah, you did. I heard what you said. You said, they asked, your marriage? You said, well, I've been dealing with this idiot for 14 years. That ain't right. That's really how you would describe our marriage.
No. No.
That's really how you describe our marriage. You describe our marriage.
For 14
You almost
years.
said, oh, I've been blessed to have this idiot next to me for 14 years. Is that really nice of you to say that, Katie? Okay, that's not that. But nobody cares about my feelings. It's all poor. Don't hurt Katie's feelings. What about my feelings?
I love you, Jose.
Huh? Because, we can't hurt Katie's feelings. But Katie can say she's been married to an idiot for 14 years. Nobody cares about that, huh? Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right. You're illusional, Jose. Also, let's go chameleon hunting. I would love to go look for chameleons, but you need a flashlight. And I don't have a flashlight on me. And if I have a flashlight, it's not charged. I have a flashlight, but it's not charged. It might be charged. You think it's charged? No, it's not charged. It would be interesting to go chameleon hunting. Crap, it'd be interesting to go on the ATV, but it's illegal to drive it at night, technically. I mean, I can't lie. I mean, I'm not saying I don't ride the ATV at night, but I am going to say I'm not going to do it on a live stream because that's obviously taking it too far. But, they think we're in... Guys, we're getting close to the house, and as you guys know, we live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no signal, there's no signal here, as you guys saw. Yep, there's no signal. I'm a dog or something.
I have a Jose.
I have a Jose. What am I, a dog or something? Look at the way she says it. You guys ever been to
You're my favorite person.
Bunchy Beach? It's in Fort Myers. Sounds familiar. Have you ever been to Bunchy Beach? I don't know what that sounds familiar.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the one in the backwater. Yeah. No, I know where it is. It's off of Henry Creek. Hey, no, over here. We're probably gonna lose. You want to just kind of out here soon. You know what's hilarious? Charleston White does live streams. Super.
Am I lying?
It was crazy. Cow. There's a cow by the side of the road. Okay. You know you almost hit a cow. Dude. Well, Jose used to get mad kills back in the day. Not really. I'm a normal person doing normal things. I wouldn't even do something like that. So, do we go into Lehigh or not? You want to go home? We're almost home. Take it like a man, Jose.
I like Jose.
She says she likes me.
Yeah. He treats me good.
I treat her good.
He lets me get all the coconut milk things I want.
Buy her good things. That's good money right there.
I get coconut milk yogurt.
She gets coconut milk yogurt. Huh? Does your husband get you coconut milk yogurt?
I also get Starbucks.
Starbucks. When was the last time your husband bought you some Starbucks?
I also get to go to Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar General.
Oh, snap. Dollar General. When was the last time your husband took you to Dollar General?
I go by myself.
She goes by herself. She don't even need me to go to Dollar General. Alright, guys. I'm going to let you guys go because we're almost home. I can't believe there's no signal out here. You almost hit a pedestrian.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Watch out. There's people on the road, man.
I know. I was like 10 feet away from them.
And they're running out of the way.
Oh.
Alright, guys. We're going to go home. That was a long
And the cow was behind the fence.
walk. I think we're going to be... No, yeah, I got to go, man, for real. We're almost home. What do you guys want from me? We were together for like 2 hours, you know? Look at that. Hour and a half. Spent an hour and a half together, y'all. It's the most I can give y'all. So, I got a video coming later on today.
I was involved.
Yeah, so we're going to publish a video later. In fact, as soon as I get home, I'll try to get it up. It's driving on the veterans from Crystal River all the way to Tampa. It's like an hour-long video. We just offloaded it today, so You guys will get to see that. Now, keep in mind when you watch this video, we were coming back from a 14, 15-day road trip. So we were like tired, like really tired. So the video, we're just like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Lots of whining going on in that video. But at the end of the day, you know, lots of whining on that video. But it's an hour-long video. It's coming up tonight. I'll get it up tonight, so you guys can see that.
What about that other video that I'm in?
Which one?
The content video. Yeah, I'm in.
The Houston video?
No.
I gotta edit. Oh, there's a Houston video that I have to edit, but it's a long video, and there's a lot of edited videos I'm trying to get out. She takes your money when she does take my money. Believe me, every time I say something stupid, there's like a cash register going off in her head, like calculating.
Oh, yeah, I get to go to Walmart.
Yeah, believe me, there's a price
Because of the
tag.
ribs, yeah.
So I bought rims, now you get to go to Walmart?
Yeah, I got the skillet. Now I want to get the set.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna return those rims. You're not gonna extort me. Ain't no women gonna extort me.
I will constantly extort you.
You will not extort. I can't believe we got signal here. We're almost home. We still got signal. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. We're almost to the crib and we still have signal. I can't believe we can actually live stream from here. That's crazy. I didn't know we'd have signal to be able to live stream out here. She takes my money so commonly. All right, y'all. I can't believe we got signal all the way up to here. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. We're out. And look out for that Tampa video, Veterans Highway.